Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this lovely Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Welcome back. Good to see you. Looks like everybody's here wide awake. Hold on a second. Just fix my little chat here. All right, good to see you. Good to see you, Bonnie, Dennis, Steven, Greg. Good to see everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live. Welcome back. Another exciting day here in the morning of pre-market trading. Looks like we're having a lot of these rallies or these short squeezes that have been going on some of these stocks. We're going to be checking them out and see what's going. Looks like GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry, all these crazy stocks are actually moving again. My God, yesterday, what happened with GameStop? Let me just tell you, you got to go back and you got to watch the video I done on YouTube regarding about short squeezes, okay? And you got to watch it like 2-3 times. And you know what? Share it with other people because people don't get it. You know what I mean? And I know it's such a horrible thing when you really know what a short squeeze is and you realize like how somebody can manipulate the market by controlling a short squeeze and how it just causes a trickle-down effect. It's just you're having a proof of it. Let me just bring it up here so you guys can watch it again. I mean, GameStop went from literally $20 to $160. And you remember I told you about this last time this happened with Kodak? Look what's happening right here. Thing went from $90 at 10 o'clock, shot up to $160. Okay? Halt after halt after halt after halt after halt. I mean, the thing was just an unbelievable stock. So we'll talk a little bit about that. But like I told you, please go back and watch the short squeeze video on my YouTube channel. I think you guys are going to learn a lot from it. I couldn't get filled on options with GameStop. Skip, you got to remember, when it comes to options, somebody has to sell you the option, okay? That means that I own the stock, and I'm saying, you know what? I'm going to sell an option on this thing. Okay, I'm going to sell you an option because I want to make a premium on it. All right. So the thing is, some people can ask some ridiculous numbers, but there's also could be a major short squeeze in an option play because somebody might say, let me just throw an option out there and do it, and then all of a sudden, holy crap, the guy bought that option, all those contracts. I got to buy the stock. I got to buy the stock. And that will also cause another short squeeze. So it all just trickles down all over again. All right, so let me go out there and let me just change the slide here so you guys can see what's going on and everyone can see everything. Okay, great. All right, so let's talk about what happened. Tell us about Tom. Oh, about Tom Sosnoff, what he said about Bitcoin. He's not buying it. He's not buying it. Okay, as he told me. He's not buying it. I did ask him that question in my meeting with him. All right. And for some of you know who Tom Sosnoff is, a very good friend of mine. He's the CEO and president of Tasty Trade, Tasty Works. All right. But and the reason why everyone's asking me probably here in the room is because Tasty Works, Tom Sosnoff, the founder of Thinkorswim, started a new company called Tasty Works, which, by the way, we're going to really start. I'm going to do a bunch of videos on Tasty Works. So, guys, get prepared for that. I love the platform. I love what they've done. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is they sold for $1 billion. Congratulations him. That's capitalism at its best. To start a company from scratch and get $1 billion for it. It is a great product, but you know what? Good for him. Anyway, let's get back and talk about what happened yesterday. So we got a couple of things that are moving from yesterday. I want to talk about it. So we know about GameStop. Listen, there were a couple other stocks that also piggybacked this morning. KOSS. What the hell's going on with this thing? This thing came from nowhere. Nowhere. The stock started at $4 right at the close. Let me bring this up so you can see a little bit better on this. Right at the close at 3 o'clock. I know a lot of you guys started watching it. They went from $4 to $5. And then boom, it did a little bit of shake, went to $4.50, shot up to $6, did not stop after hours. It ran from $6 to $11. Look where it is right now. It's almost at $12. Okay. Now, I personally didn't want to put this on the A list. I put it on the B list because it is a little bit on the fast moving. Look at that thing. That thing's moving like a Christmas tree. You can see there's no algos in it right now on the level 3, but I see some really nice iceberg orders on level 4, which, by the way, if you want to know about level 4, come and join the trading room if you're watching YouTube and Facebook Live, do a trial for $9 and you see it. Blow your mind. Blows any indicator in its mind out of the way. Remember, you know what makes the market move? Not the past, it's the future. What is the future? Orders. Always remember that. Now, a couple other stocks also that came up pretty good yesterday. The AMTX was also a nice little mover yesterday. You can see that thing went from 4 up to 10. Sometimes I got to keep changing the charts so you could see a little bit more. When you take a step back, you could see a little bit better when it comes there. But yeah, right there, had a nice little move right there. That one did pretty well. What else we had? The PHUN. I'm just going over some of the things that made some big moves. Now, PHUN, once again, another stock that, I don't know if you guys noticed, we kind of changed our name here at CyberTrading University. I'm not doing the morning meetings anymore. I changed the brand. Now I'm starting to call it the Pre-Market Trading Show, because the pre-market is what we're really doing. Okay, it's no more the CTU morning meeting. It's the pre-market show, and I'm going to change the name going into the afternoon. I'm going to call it the closing bell. Okay, and then we have and then we have after hours. So the reason why that is because look what happened after hours. Okay, stock goes from $1.40 to $2, and look where it is, $2.60. There's a lot of action going on here. SA also was trading at $40 a share last April. Now it's at $2.30. We're gonna look at that one too, Norm. And you know what's also, not to change the subject, which you kind of throw me off right here. I mean, you've got Beyond Meat just signed a huge contract. I mean, that stock is just, I guess, you know what? If you were a vegan, and you wanted meat, you must be cashing in right now. You must be cashing in, because that is a stock that we want to talk about. But I'm going to get to that too. But anyway, guys make me bounce around. But anyway, these are the stocks that we traded yesterday. It was a really, really good day, yesterday. And also, I don't know what the hell's going on with Nokia. I did really well on Nokia. And what's nice about Nokia, you could trade several thousand shares of it. Now, I was scalping it yesterday because the way the stock was trading, I had some really nice scalps on the move. And you could see how it gapped up. Nikhila, to make the stock move takes a lot of shares. Look at it. Stock traded 40 million shares already, and it's not even 910. Okay, that's unheard of. That's unheard of. And this stock's been trading forever. Look at the long-term chart. It rarely ever moves. I mean, it's been on a really big tear lately, and you could see it in pre-market. It's done really well. And yesterday, going into the close, I know you guys were talking about it. It did pretty well. Moved after hours, Norman. Yeah, I know. It moved gorgeous after hours. You could see it right at the close. Ran from 480 all the way to about 540, which is, it takes a lot to move that stock. Okay. Now, let's go talk about what's moving this morning, okay? Because there are some really cool stocks that are moving. By the way, I put this stock on my B list. Okay, let's talk about what the hell is going on with Bingo. This thing just won't stop. Look at it. The stock literally in December, okay, was a 50-cent stock, right? Look at it now. It's at $13. It just doesn't stop. We've been day trading this stock constantly over and over and over again. Stock has been doing great. Look at that. $1, $2, $3, $5, $6, $7. Oh, maybe it is a swing trade. $10, $13.40. Whatever they came out, the street loves it. Okay. And it's not one of these stocks like GameStop that just shot straight up. The stock is obviously going up little by little. So keep a close eye on that one. But Bingo, just remember, if you've done your homework, what we train you what to do, review your journals, remember how you traded it, be careful, because they only get more volatile. Remember that. Now, EYES, another nice little mover in pre-market. This stock, a lot of you should remember this. We traded in December. It ran from $1.50 to $4. Great short squeeze. Pre-market did awesome. 830 made a nice little pop. 230 to 310. Now she's starting to build a little bit of Fausto flag on the way down. So I'll be a little concerned about that. I see some decent orders out there on level 3 and level 4. Actually, the things you got to remember, there's stuff on level 3 that you do not see on level 4. Level 3 is only showing you, only certain ECNs out there, not all of them, unless you subscribe to all of them. But level 4 obviously shows you a hell of a lot more. and it also gives you more of a chart heat map with it. Now, regarding my EYES, I'm going to keep an eye on it. It might go on the B list. Beyond Meats, I got to talk about this thing. Okay, look at this thing. This thing is on a tear. It just broke an all-time. Look at it, just broke that high. Stock came down to 120. All right, this stock got hammered. Okay, this stock was down to 60. All right, during the crash. Look at this thing. It's just they signed it. They signed a deal. I think what the news what it was. I think Josh was telling me they signed a deal with Pepsi or something like that to come out with some drink or something like that. Is that what it was, Josh? Let me go see. Let me look. I have the news here. Where is it? Pepsi and Beyond Meats announced joint venture to develop a product, market snacks, beverage products made from plant-based protein, not determined, disclosed. All right, well, we'll see how that's going to work out. All right, that looks pretty interesting. Well, anyway, the street loves it. The 160 to 210. Now, you know that we're not going to really trade stocks like this because it's expensive. You know what I mean? It's all about risk to reward. It's got a good story. Maybe you could buy a couple of shares of it. Even if you bought 100 shares and you invest $22,000 on it, sometimes you're probably better off maybe trading something else. It may be a good short. You know what? Skip, you're probably right. You're probably right. And I'll tell you right now, I'm really curious to see what the option plays on this thing because this is where people get pinched. Now, and another thing I do want to point out too, there's a lot of, remember, we're in earnings seasons right now. There's a lot of earnings coming out. And I'm just going to look up here because I know we had a list of them that are coming out. Who's coming out today? I think we had a bunch of them listed here. We got going on. I know there's a bunch of them. I know that Pinterest is coming out. I think G's coming out. A bunch of them are coming out today. We'll list it in the trading room. Okay, we'll list it in the trading room. Chuck says I thought I saw AMD. Yeah, this is earnings season. A lot of earnings coming out, coming in the next 2 weeks. Now let's go with GE. Right. This thing is also like, where is GE coming from? Look how much GE's up. It's unheard of that GE will move this high. Unheard of. Okay. Another stock, 18 million shares. You know what? I'm kind of getting this vibe that, remember I told you yesterday that catastrophes make opportunities. Sometimes, when you file bankruptcy and you start with a clean slate, I remember this happened back in the financial crisis. They got rid of their debt. They start from scratch. These stocks rebranded, rebranded their employees, rebranded their contracts, and maybe it's changing things around for them. Different way of running business now. They're becoming more efficient. Not dealing with the pre-quo quo. They could always say it. Now they're innovating a little bit more. I don't know. I'm telling you, it's just very unusual that you're seeing a lot of these companies being in a pandemic and they're all of a sudden they're like blown out of the waters. I mean, listen, Ford, right? DM, right? Look at it. Look at those charts. These are like all-time highs, of stocks. Stocks haven't been here in like several years. So it's just very, very unusual that this pandemic is obviously working out. And guess what? I know there's a lot of people hurting out there. I know a lot of you guys are watching what's going on with the stimulus packages and that. But listen, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're watching a week, 10 months later, you heard it here first. There's no better job than to trade. Okay? You know what? You are your own boss. You can come and go whenever please. Just do what you can and just enjoy it. All right, listen, now we're running out of time. So I know when to get ready for the open. TLRY made a nice little pop right there too. Keep a close eye on this. I've been a big fan of the pot stocks. All right. So that one, I don't know what happened. It took it had a really nice recovery. That thing moved pretty well. EDSA. Once again, all these stocks that I pointed out are going to be on our watch list on our website. All right. And on our Twitter feed. ADSA, KOSS also looks pretty cool. Actually, it's going to go on my B list, A list. Look at that thing. She's moving again. Look at it. Look at that move. She just moved. Yeah, I know she's at 13, right, Chuck? I mean, thing is doing awesome. PHUN, another one. On the B list, cheap stock of 56%, little algos, that one's not bad. OXBR I found this morning, it looks a little tradable. Cheap stock, hasn't really gone anywhere lately, but she's looking pretty good also. What else we got here? And remember, we did trade this stock back in October. It was a short squeeze. Remember, from $2 to $9? Unbelievable, fun stock. And guess what? It can happen again. TPGY, another one that came up on my radar. A little bit expensive, new company, but she's getting close to the resistance levels, the highs, which is pretty good. Listen, be very careful of GameStop, guys. Somebody is going to get burned. Yesterday, the shorts got crushed. For this stock to go from 80 to 60, 160 is unheard of. Same thing with AMC. You know what? I told you there's this group of Reddit people going out there, and it's unbelievable how social media could cause a lot of these algos to kick in. But AMC, another one, and BlackBerry, same exact thing. Look at those charts, 8 to 20. So keep an eye on those. And obviously the NOK, I'm going to keep an eye on that one too. So there's your watch list. Guess what? Today's Wednesday, right? So with Wednesday, which is nice about a Wednesday, is that, Tuesday. What am I saying? Jumping ahead. It's Tuesday. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are the best days to trade as a trader. Okay, that's hump days. So then you notice the list is bigger, a lot more stuff comes out, a lot more action, a lot more news. People are back to work and doing what they're doing. So you get a lot of action. So this is a time when you be more aggressive. I told you yesterday, I wasn't as aggressive as I wanted to because it's Monday. I'm not really an aggressive person on Monday to Friday, but I did really well, did decent yesterday. More or less had to dig myself out of a hole first. But and it actually, this stock actually bailed me out a lot. But there's a lot of stocks, and remember, there's always gonna be new ones that show up. Now, don't forget, today is Tuesday. We got Traders Talk today. Don't forget. And then also you got classes this week, and also don't forget about the Cyber Expo that's coming up in the following week. All right, guys. Good luck. Happy trading, and we'll be back here at 2:30. And if you're in the Cyber Group room, we'll start commentary in the next 10 minutes once the market opens up. Guys, good luck and be safe. All right, let's make some money today. Happy trading, everyone.